of the soul in me, but God gave me a strong mind. Grandfather of Vietnam vet, PTSD, some strong lines. Cocaine was his method of choice. Never spoke to us and drive, made his voice talk in the mic against the trade-off. Used to run with them dogs, but the leash then came off. Dog whisper at him, they know to play dead. The way my father worked the block, I should've played the Lego video game. Would've learned how to build a block faster. Instead I was taught by folks who had badges and flashes. Grandmother a hard worker, she raised a street soldier. I got rich but I was a bum, so she died a street older. We live on cause we live strong. Been in the streets, been at home, we know what we live on. Look, I'm focused on the check like a king who only moved diagonal. It ain't real if you can't write it down, that's a fact. No sabbatical, it's what I think about. Drugs and street life, what I think about. My mother lost her life to the pipe, that's what I think about. She said the streets life is the life for me, and we grew up in it. Ain't no explaining it. Drugs and street life, what I think about. My mother lost her life to the pipe, that's what I think about. She said the streets life is the life for me, and we grew up in it. Ain't no explaining it. It's like going to a restaurant, you order the calamari, and the chef is like a dealer. No difference when they serve the car keys, or a cop who never got shot. The difference between all three is really not a lot. Look, see, it's about what you do, not how you do it. If you was on this side, you would know it if you was truer. On a real good one, I was working on a real good one, working on a few rhymes, working on my technique, taking my sweet time, working on my game plan, holding up my same stance, dreaming of the day that I would put it all in plain hand. Went out in the summer of 2014, I was a little broke, but my nose is still clean. Some said it was my best work yet. I said thanks for the support, I hope it helps you to connect. And it did. My hard work paid off, but I wanted something more, something new to get across. And that I felt this when I fell in the sand. I had it all right there, and then it slipped right out my hand. That's how it felt. I was over it and I wanted out, so I packed up all my things and then I headed down south to a place where I could get a different view, a new perspective on my craft and all the things that I could do. And that's when it all began. The universe sent me a test to test my strength as a man. Said, son, I know you feel you lost your way, and you feel that it's impossible to go another day, but I'm not the one to send you off with the song. I'm the one to make you feel that you could carry on. So do you trust me? If so, take my hand. If you trust me, close your eyes and jump off for the lead. So I did. I took the leap of faith, and that's when I met a being who could take me to a sacred place. Are you ready? Come on, let's go. I'm the one to show you all the things you need to know. He said, do you want to know the secret of the Hippocratic Oath? Do you want to know the secret of the Philosopher's Stone? Do you want to know the secret of a metaphysic throne? Do you want to know the secret of the 13th song? Do you want to know the secret of the pyramids of Giza? Do you want to know the secret of the Granicus River? Do you want to know the secret of the Teacha? Watching as the time flies, worry about the fine lines in their face. Look simple, how could we forget? And if it was so simple, how could we forget? We lose our faith every step when it's written in our breath. Then we ready to the left, if we ready to the right, the vision will reflect and the wisdom will connect, and the prism will project, and we'd all have the answer. But then we all get the cancer, and the fams and the panic got me looking for a sign like Sagittarius. Then I look in the mirror and it's serious. Now I'm furious, I swear, I swear, I swear, I swear.
Watch now I roll with the facts now down. Watch now I roll with the facts now down. Watch now I roll with the facts now down.
Light beams from my dreams, cosmic beams beyond the night scenes of one-sight themes. Glimpses of heights only for the sky kings. Infinite flight without the night wings. Soaring through brooks, perching the citadels, seeking divine muses, celestial visuals. God's on the line with my kind of subliminal, to ride the ride in which the lake's residual. The reverberation of my meditation that'll take a great nation to places in higher spaces in the oasis, where the mental matrix is like a facelift. Our state of consciousness can never fake this. It seemed all of this was done with great risk. The power of the sun found in the sacred. The light above is reflected within us, there's divine love. We remember when we enter, we are born into this realm with the sacred chalice, where we experience the nectar of divine balance. When our intuition leads to inner vision, cosmic remembrance is the outcome of its wisdom. We are born into this realm with the sacred chalice, where we experience the nectar of divine balance. When our intuition leads to inner vision, cosmic remembrance is the outcome of its wisdom. Man, my man, understand the grand plan. It was all part of the master plan before time and space and sound began to create a place to see the work of his hand. Our creator made us in his image and likeness, but the ancients say this is just one side of it. We were put here to experience duality, but there's a way to escape from this reality. So when we travel through the wormhole, all of the angels start to sing a song we all know. Because when you recognize who you are, it's easy to find home when you're so far. A memory of love from the other side will spark your flame as your drive on the next journey through time, and your spirit will fly. We are born into this realm with the sacred chalice, where we experience the nectar of divine balance. When our intuition leads to inner vision, cosmic remembrance is the outcome of its wisdom. We are born into this realm with the sacred chalice, where we experience the nectar of divine balance. When our intuition leads to inner vision, cosmic remembrance is the outcome of its wisdom. Push my mama with the facts, my phone. Push my mama with the facts, my phone. Push my mama with the facts, my phone. It's both the sun exposed you in the calcified, the vibe. Teacha died for brand, it's quite divine. It's quite divine, quite divine, quite divine. It's both the sun exposed you in the calcified. So I tell ya, your questions will now, your questions filling up and all the answers are spilling out. Of your ink, will and how it can create a find in the vision, but you won't make it great. If you allow your vision to become so opaque, you become spiritually blind and you can't awake until your physical death. But until then, you should be about creating some wealth, so when you reach that point, your family can move forward and won't be held back by financial restraints or else. Like everything else you say it ain't, and then it is, it wasn't, and will be as it should. It's all a matter of what will make you feel good until you realize you are living a dream, and the only reality is the afterlife it seems. But you shouldn't just be waiting for that. The point of life is for you to be manifesting your best until you go back to the universe. It's all about manifesting on earth first. The next round is when you receive all that you've been wanting. That's why you were put on this earth to live with something. The truth is a truth that we should all be wielding, but you must find your truth as I found mine and then reveal it. That's what we do here, that's what have to begin, or else will never end. Possibilities are limitless, my friend, my friend, my friend, my friend,
Babylon, orthodox boxing with the camera, stepping out of old Chrysler, fuck next to the Phantom of the Opera. Man, I'm not a product of propaganda, ain't your astronaut theory. Maybe if you focused on Earth, you wouldn't be stuck here. The Aquarius aspect, triple A the cast when the sun rained down. Got blacked out by a talk on the masses at the foot of the pyramids. I ponder if my existence was simple, then I wouldn't bother. The masses prefer the simple story, so I'm told my distant story off as a joke. Punchline is the brokest that metaphysical law, plain boom bap, killer on the wax like my rhymes at school. I still made the honor roll, silly rhymes save the kids from the knapsack. Silly me, I still rap, my face not on the snap map. I'm poet and I do it. No real hip hop is dead, no hollering in the block. You will never hear me like mama and papa. Calibrate a latitude, attempt to alchemy, regenerate myself when I ride on wave of fever. I telepathically communicate with fish that swim free. I can't pay attention to no rule book if it ain't no trees. On the island of Atlantis, ocean waves surround me. I'm a tired homeless for the gods round me. Mind sharp, my disciples of the ancient Buddha smoke the monk fruit, keep me alive. Inside the tunnels of the pyramids, the scarabons keep me alive. The stars guide me on my ride, the stars and stripes on the flag tell lies, cause they fabricated the fabricant and the specs. I got so much talent, I write contracts on a napkin. Boom. Babylon, orthodox boxing with the camera, stepping out of old Chrysler, fuck next to the Phantom of the Opera. Man, I'm not a product of propaganda, ancient astronaut theory. Maybe if you focused on Earth, you wouldn't be stuck here. The Aquarius aspect, triple A the cast when the sun rained down. Got blacked out by a talk on the masses at the foot of the pyramids. I ponder if my existence was simple, then I wouldn't bother. The masses prefer for the simple story, so I'm told my decent story off as a joke. Punchline is the broke, this that metaphysical off playing boom bags like my at school. I still made the honor roll, silly rhymes save the kids from the knapsacks. Silly me, I still rap, my face not on the snap map. I'm a poet and I know it. I'm a poet and I know it. I'm a poet and I know it.
I feel like I finally woke up and took a breath of fresh air. All this time I was sleeping and didn't even know it. In the dreams I was having, I thought was so vivid, but now I'm finally lucid. I can see it wasn't even close. Now I'm trying to figure out how I fell asleep, and if there's some sort of map or route I can take to keep from falling back under. Cause I don't wanna be asleep again, I can't go back. I won't let it happen, but I feel myself slipping. It's like a chain reaction, I can see the seduction, and I can feel the pulling. If I'm not careful, I can end up back there in the cycle. When you try to wake up from a dream, and no matter what you do, you just can't seem to. The more you try, the more you realize you can't. It's just like that, but the opposite, if that makes sense. The more you try to stay awake and not go back to sleep, the more you get sucked. You start to feel defeat, but the more you fight and the more you believe, the more you start to understand the true love reality. And the stronger you get, the more the bull subsides, and the clearer the vision, the more you open your eyes, until one day you find yourself completely awakened. There's 9 insights, and it's just some things to keep in mind. And it's two in particular that resonated with me. The first insight is that we often go through life without paying attention to the small details. We see things as we think they are, how they are, and that's how we fall asleep in the first place. And the second insight is about personal relationships and how we subconsciously use manipulation tactics in order to gain energy from other people. And the more unwearable, Rugby's great. Rugby's great. Rugby's great. Rugby's great. Rugby's great. Rugby's great. An enlightened writer, hyperspace stash who travels, mind as wide as spiders on your A-tab browser. Outer space has you in a cold coma, anxiety in your solar plexus, your soul solar. So check the temperature, the water of life, measure man's horror and Fahrenheit. Parasites leech your light and cry poltergeist. Clutch the steel while I'm clutching the wheel, polarized. The bullshit ship re-extend experience apocalypse, shifting the angles of the sacred as the knowledge is. Time, an illusion in a 3D prism of Bethel moons and meridians, blood vessels and chromosomes. Now all the children have become indigo. They looking at us, what were we giving, wishing on a star? Have you ever seen a wishing star shooting by? Do you realize that's another soul choosing life? But what's the meaning of life, and when do we mean what we say, and when we mean it, do we say it right? If not, then why the hell do we recite, precise, repeat, rewrite the true meaning of life? What is the meaning of life? Love, I can't tell, cause every woman I ever loved put me through hell. Or maybe hell is where we meet our worst fears, and I attract it cause I'm in hell right here, with no need for fire. Cause the way the sun rays, it keeps me so warm in this blaze in the Teacha. Are we headed for the afterlife? Afterlife, you realize that we're not acting right, and so the actress cries till the mascara bleeds through the sea of tears from past fears. Don't you realize that she forgot a line that she's been saying the same thing? So what if I was to tell you that life was all a dream? Hyperspace stash who travels, mind as wide as spiders, or your A-tab browser. Outer space has you in a cold coma, anxiety in your solar plexus, your soul solar. So check the temperature, the water of life, measure up man's horror in Fahrenheit. Parasites leech your light and cry poltergeist. Clutch the steel while I'm clutching the wheel, polarized. The bullshit, we experience apocalypse, shifting the angles of the sacred as the knowledge is. Time, an illusion in a 3D prism of hollow moons and meridians, blood vessels and chromosomes. Now all the children have become indigo. They're looking at us, what were we giving, wishing on a star? Have you ever seen a wishing star shooting by? Do you realize that's another soul choosing life? But what's the meaning of life, and when do we mean what we say, and when we mean it, do we say it right? If not, then why the hell do we recite, precise, repeat, rewrite the true meaning of life? What is the meaning of life? Love, I can't tell, cause every woman I ever loved put me through hell. Or maybe hell is where we meet our worst fears, and I attract it cause I'm in hell right here, with no need for fire. Cause the way the sun rays, it keeps me so warm in this blaze in the Teacha. Are we headed for the afterlife? Afterlife, you realize that we're not acting right, and so the actress cries till the mascara bleeds through the sea of tears from past fears, till she realizes she forgot a line that she's been saying the same thing. So what if I was to tell you that life was all a dream? Dream, 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 dream.
In the last night. In the last night,
I live with the sharks and the kings, key minus bars, clutching paper, flooded incas. Golden flowers from the elder ring, golden leaf around my head, a laurel leaf around my neck, golden leaves around my flesh. Apocalyptic imagery in the mirror, seeing Icarus like king and he is. I ride around and my eyes clean, I see where the sea is. Away from words like esoteric and script, I'm hovering in my spots with my flow of words nest. Some will ride the serpent, others ride the phoenix. Some will hold the spears, others will hold the spears. Sacred chiefs and sacred terms, lost verses and sacred lines. Still prophecy, sacred geometry, sacred economy. Culture and the power pairing under the apple tree. Julius Caesar in the midst of epiphany. Epistemology in the system, yeah I see it clearly in the Sistine Chapel on the house of ill repute. Different seeds, same hues, different hues, same fruit. What is you know, sacred times, lost verses in sacred lines, lost verses in sacred times, lost verses in sacred lines, sacred time, sacred time. Sacred Chalice, sacred economy, culture, the power pairing under the apple tree. Julius Caesar in the midst of epiphany, epistemology in the system. Yeah, I see it clearly in the Sistine Chapel or the house of ill repute. Different seeds, same hues, different hues, stay free. What is this? What it is? Whatever them cutter for feet. What is this? What it is? Whatever them cutter for feet. I hear my free support of the almost ever flash. Up the beat, she got a more generation. I hear my free support of the almost ever flash. Up the beat, she got a more generation. You're seeing 40. Smaller it is just one of some of the fullest that say some of the capacity. You'll bomb it. All I need is one mic, one beat, one stage, one person from my face on the front page, one camera in the backhand and front praise me. All I got is one heart, two lungs, some ribs, one mind. Me, I got one living, no inhibitions, no myopic visions. All my optics listen, all my people one place. I'm not a politician, I just got the vision. I won't stop until I put my name on my face. Take the chicken, nothing fake, it ain't nothing like me, just mistakes. Not no stitches in my space, just a mission in the way, just a mission in the way. I know they wish I wouldn't taste, so I'm judicious with the pen. I'm no magician, I pretend I used to live inside the tenement. Now I'm on the 10 like Mr. Still, I'm a champion. They still push me till I couldn't bend. I wasn't bent and they tryna pick me as a minister. I was a man, now I'm managing all the challenges. It's all a plan, can't you tell it's stupid, antiquated? But I'm prepared, so it's celebrated. If you do the math, you can tell it's faded. Cause if one man teach two kids, teach three, teach four more each. And them 3 kids teach more. That's 24 when they all teach 12 more each. That's 28 more reach and they all teach. I got my eye on the goal line, playing on sports. I ain't playing at no holes, I ain't bragging at no clothes, I ain't sharing at no clothes, but I'm taking a couple from my pros. I don't see it as a loss, I'm just saying I'm a boss. I ain't asking for applause, I ain't asking for acceptance, I just walk with the goal. They don't wanna do it to me, so I had to do it on my own. Only thing I need is one soul, that's all I need. Yeah, all I need is one soul. That's all I need, that's all I need. All I need is one soul, all out. I speak. Come no crack smoking, half focus, fast as open casket. Mad folks are asking for gas tokens, packed open matches, half loaded ratchet. Who sold his soul for benefits of melanin with devilish reverence with eloquence. Develop kids who selling shit for presidents. I'm set to flipping back these reps like president, but that they thinking I'm a poet, always thinking I'm the best, always thinking I'm the best. It's Grandmaster Flash, dash the cash in the plastic bag. Put my head up on the pillow, play the vest, don't crash. And I crash and dash the whip like, oh my dad, you got some gas. And he has to laugh too crazy with a stack of hash. The girl I'm smashing said she gotta act for math. At least I hope she does, I'm broke as fuck, I'm laughing back. I got some dreams and things and schemes, I know I'm half the man. Cause she got dudes that's way more rich than me to hang some. I speak, no straight from the pad. I'm telling you, no straight from the pad. No straight from the pad. I'm telling you, no straight from the pad. My mama caught me on the corner selling reefers. I showed her I was selling sneakers. She told me I was selling evil, selling the devil's food. The devil's in the desert, told you selling to your people. I should've put you in a better school. I'm hella cool with them folks I used to beef with. Just get a freak bitch to suck me while I speak quick. And when the weed was lit, I know that I'ma need a fifth. Before I start to lose my mind, I hope I don't completely trip. The demons creep up, then you best be trying to keep your friends. I tried to make it work, you did it, that's when all my dreams began. The ones who gave me dirt are the same ones who need a hand, but I won't give it to them, I'd rather throw a fit at them. I wish that I could take the shit back. Another shit that I'm saying, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I said break the barrier up. Yo, from my jobs that's caught up in the last century, chasing a girl, sniffing that white girl that's calling for me. My balls, they call strong, they call me geek. And for me, my speech to the hustlers is like the same as it is to me. See, the bars is that you can't do it no more. You can't smoke no more. You can't fuck that hoe no more. You can't drink no more. That mean you can't think no more. The path you on, the place you headed. You can't sing no more. When the hook call, you gotta respond to it. Cause it's our people, it's our nation, it's our tribe, it's our spirit, it's our wisdom, it's our vibe, it's our music, it's our freedom, it's our lives. We can't lose it, nah, we can't lose it. The grip of that girl is just way too strong. The song of that world is just way too long. Running devils and the demons, all my angels is gone. They only had the choice to listen to their favorite song. Yo, yeah, break the barrier up from a dive that's caught up in the last century, chasing that girl, sniffing that white girl that's calling for me. My paws they call me geek. And for me, my speech to the hustlers is like the same as it is to me. See, the bars is that you can't do it no more. You can't smoke no more. You can't fuck that home no more. You can't drink no more. That mean you can't think no more. The path you on, the place you headed. You can't sing no more. When the hook call, you gotta respond to it. Cause it's our people, it's our nation, it's our tribe, it's our spirit, it's our wisdom, it's our vibe, it's our music, it's our freedom, it's our lives. We can't lose it, nah, we can't lose it. The grip of that girl is just way too strong. The song of that world is just way too long. Running devils and the demons, all my angels is gone. They only had the choice to listen to their favorite song.
Yeah. Yeah.
Streets of war, but what you saw was a this raw, dusty, the most infamous. We get real deep on it, deep through streets of war, but what you saw was a this raw. Yeah. They say we share the same eyes, high black ghetto people born on the other side of town and down the other side of them tracks. They ain't holding us down, we only held back by the perception that we're being held back. We under no one's oppression. When I look in the mirror, I see God. So how can I see God in me and I see God in you? How can you see God in you and I see God in me? If you do, then you should probably stop smoking that boat. The loser's getting stronger and it's making you a goner. All I know is that you probably need to put it down. How you gon' smoke blow and not know that you're God? That's the last thing that you do. If you really know you're God, you won't know that you're God. They say it's too strong, they never tasted the white rock. They think that what we got's the best thing they ever seen. We gon' be alright as soon as you put down that pipe. And that's word to Freddie Gray. I'm just doing what I do, you see. I'm just doing what I do, you see. I'm just doing what I do. They say we share the same eyes. Black ghetto people born on the other side of town and down the other side of them tracks. They ain't holding us down, we only held back by the perception that we're being held back. We under no one's oppression. When I look in the mirror, I see God. So how can I see God in me and I see God in you? How can you see God in you and I see God in me? If you do, then you should probably stop smoking that blow. The loser's getting stronger and it's making you a goner. All I know is that you probably need to put it down. How you gon' smoke blow and not know that you're God? That's the last thing that you do. If you really know you're God, you won't know that you're God. They say it's too strong, they never tasted the white rock. They think that what we got's the best thing they ever seen. We gon' be alright as soon as you put down that pipe. Silence. Yeah. 3 minutes of lyric, 200 bars. Hey, yo, let me start it off like starting hard like Alfredo. Kid in a big suit and purple gators. But whoever knew the human mind is full of capers. All a new leaf, clean like the soul Aquarius. All songs was God talking through me, I'm the clarion. Digging in the big picture, I am the Panavision. Good things going on, I'm trying to pan a vision. Because the money over here, cause I don't think they listening. I know you're hearing me, so now let's go on a journey. So close your eyes and hold my hand, I swear I won't hurt you. We in the streets, still see them pills. People taking them to the dome and they killing themselves. This the type of the street, we gotta move up here. It's like an anthill, they carry him off on their shield. Those still left alive is crying, wondering why they couldn't save the world no matter how hard we try. Some won't, some do, some don't. The moral of the story, we all in the same boat. Some swim, some sink, some fly, some float. One last chance, take my hand, we up to smoke. Now we on the edge of the sky, look over and you see people running around happy with all the champagne, until they realize they can never be free again. Crying out to the heavens, wondering why don't they got a hell of a body, a hell of a mind? All the earthly desires